Most people start using castor oil with a simple goal: plumper skin, thicker hair, fuller brows, or relief from joint pain. They dab it on and hope for magic. But here's what almost nobody realizes. Castor oil isn't a plug-and-play moisturizer. It behaves very differently from ordinary oils, and if you use it like a regular hydrator, you lose 80% of its true potential. The truth is, its power depends on timing, absorption, consistency, and your own biological state. If even one is off, you can use castor oil daily and see almost nothing. It just sits there. So how do you turn castor oil from a raw ingredient into what many call nature's Botox? Welcome to the Life in Harmony channel. I'm Masayuki, your guide. Today, I'll walk you through the 5 most effective nighttime uses for women over 50. Today, I'll explain simple techniques to brighten your eyes, plump the lips, and firm the neck. We'll also cover how to strengthen the hairline and soothe stiff joints. If you're ready for real results, like and subscribe before we begin. Why nighttime is the only time for castor oil? Castor oil is powerful, but it's also slow-moving and deeply selective about when it works best. And the simple truth is this: nighttime is the only moment when all biological conditions line up perfectly for its deeper penetration and stronger restorative effects. During sleep, your skin enters its natural repair rhythm. Blood flow to the face increases, collagen production rises, and your cells shift into recovery mode. This internal healing window makes your skin far more responsive to rich, dense oils like castor oil. It's the difference between forcing an ingredient in and allowing your body to pull it in naturally. Nighttime also activates your parasympathetic state, the rest and digest mode. In this calm, unhurried nervous system state, your skin becomes more permeable and your tissues absorb nutrients more effectively. Castor oil, which requires time and warmth from your own body heat, benefits tremendously from this relaxation phase. And there's another factor: zero interruption. At night, there's no sunlight breaking down the oil, no sweating, no talking, no environmental dust, no heat exposure, and no facial movements working against absorption. Castor oil finally gets the long, uninterrupted hours it needs to sink past the surface. This is also why daytime use often disappoints. You're moving, talking, squinting, working under sunlight, and exposed to heat or dust. The oil stays on the surface, feeling greasy instead of transformative. Now that you understand why nighttime is essential, let's move into the 5 most effective bedtime methods for women over 50. Method 1, castor oil for neck and jawline firming. For most women over 50, the neck is the first place where aging becomes unmistakable. The skin here is thinner, has fewer oil glands, and loses elasticity faster than the face. Add gravity, daily screen time, and natural collagen decline, and you get sagging, creases, and the classic turkey neck appearance. It's an area that reveals age even when the face still looks youthful. This is where castor oil becomes incredibly valuable. Its unique composition, especially its high concentration of ricinoleic acid, helps replenish depleted lipids in the skin barrier. This strengthens the neck's delicate surface, reduces inflammatory microdamage, and improves firmness over time. When applied consistently at night, castor oil acts like a protective cushion that keeps moisture locked in while supporting long-term resilience. But the real magic happens when you combine the oil with the right massage method. Start by warming 2 to 3 drops between your hands. Using upward strokes, glide from the base of the neck toward the jawline. This stimulates microcirculation, bringing oxygen and nutrients to the skin. This encourages lymphatic drainage, reducing puffiness and defining the jawline. For even better results, layer a peptide serum underneath before applying castor oil. Peptides signal your skin to build more collagen, while the oil seals them in, increasing their effectiveness. Oil always goes last. Think of it as the top coat that locks your treatment in place throughout the night. Most women notice early improvements in 2 to 3 weeks. Smoother texture, fewer horizontal lines, and a more lifted feel. By 6 to 8 weeks, the jawline often looks sharper, and the neck appears firmer and more hydrated. Common mistakes to avoid: dragging the skin downward, which worsens sagging. Always lift upward. Using too much oil, which prevents proper absorption and may feel sticky. A thin, warm layer is all you need. Applying in the daytime, which doesn't give the neck enough uninterrupted time to repair. Used correctly, this nighttime method can turn the neck from a trouble area into one of your strongest beauty assets. Method 2, castor oil as an overnight lip mask. As we move past the age of 50, the lips begin to tell their own story. Subtle thinning, deeper vertical lines, and chronic dryness that no daytime balm can quite fix. This happens for a few reasons. Collagen levels drop, natural hyaluronic acid decreases, and the skin on the lips, already the thinnest on the entire face, starts losing its ability to hold moisture. Add years of sun exposure, talking, eating, and weather changes, and the lips gradually lose volume and softness. This is exactly why castor oil becomes such a powerful nighttime treatment. Unlike regular lip products that evaporate or wear off within minutes, castor oil is highly occlusive. Its dense, sticky texture forms a protective seal that prevents moisture from escaping while pulling hydration deeper into the lip tissue. Overnight, when your body is in repair mode and your lips are motionless, castor oil acts like a long-lasting hydrating cocoon. To apply it correctly, start with very gentle exfoliation. This removes dead skin so the oil can penetrate. A soft washcloth with warm water or a mild sugar scrub works well. Then warm a tiny drop of castor oil between your fingers. This is important because warmth thins the oil, making it spread more evenly. Apply a thin layer over the entire lip area, including the edges where vertical lines form. For enhanced repair, you can boost the treatment by mixing castor oil with a drop of vitamin E for antioxidant support, or a tiny amount of honey for extra humectant power. These combinations help plump, soothe, and smooth the lips even more effectively. Results usually start showing within 5 to 7 nights. Lips feel softer, cracks heal faster, and makeup applies more smoothly. After 3 to 4 weeks, most people notice more volume, fewer vertical lines, and a healthier natural color. A few mistakes to avoid. Using too much oil, which can feel sticky and attract dust. A thin layer is enough. Using it during the daytime, when talking, drinking, and sun exposure disrupt the treatment and reduce effectiveness. Skipping exfoliation, which prevents deeper absorption. Used consistently, castor oil can restore the plush, youthful texture of the lips, naturally and without injections. Method 3, castor oil for eye repair. The eye area is where aging appears first and fastest. The skin here is the thinnest on the entire body, contains almost no oil glands, and is constantly in motion from blinking, squinting, smiling, and expressions. After 50, collagen production slows sharply, hydration drops, and the supportive fat pads beneath the eyes begin to thin. These changes create fine lines, dryness, creasing, and that tired, crinkled look many women struggle to fix. Castor oil is uniquely suited for this fragile zone. Its signature component, ricinoleic acid, has strong anti-inflammatory and barrier repair properties. This helps calm microirritation, soften the surface, and strengthen the delicate moisture barrier around the eyes. Even more importantly, castor oil has a naturally high viscosity. Instead of running or absorbing too quickly, it stays exactly where you place it, forming a protective cushion that prevents overnight moisture loss. Night application is essential. During the day, makeup, sunscreen, blinking friction, sweat, and UV exposure interfere with the oil's function. At night, when you're not blinking or squinting, castor oil can remain undisturbed for 6 to 8 hours, long enough to deeply moisturize and support repair. The technique matters. Start with a rice grain amount, truly that small. Warm it between your ring fingers, which apply the least pressure. Then gently tap the oil around the orbital bone, outer corner, under eye, and just below the brow bone. Avoid applying too close to the lash line to prevent migration into the eyes. The tapping motion increases microcirculation and helps the oil settle into the skin more naturally. Here's what to expect. After 2 weeks, expect improved hydration, fewer creases when smiling, and makeup applies smoother. After 4 weeks, expect reduced dryness, softened fine lines, and healthier texture. After 8 weeks, expect noticeably smoother under eyes, improved elasticity, and a brighter, less fatigued appearance. But results depend on avoiding common mistakes. Using too much oil, which increases the chance of puffiness or milia. Dragging or rubbing, which stretches the delicate tissue. Applying in daytime, which disrupts absorption and makes the area feel heavy. Putting it directly on the eyelids, which may cause irritation for sensitive eyes. Used correctly, castor oil can transform the eye area, naturally softening signs of aging and restoring a rested, youthful look. Method 4. Castor oil for scalp and hairline strength. Hair thinning after 50 is incredibly common, and it usually starts at the hairline and scalp edges. Hormonal shifts, reduced blood flow to the follicles, chronic stress, and years of heat or coloring gradually weaken the roots. The scalp also follows its own circadian rhythm. During the night, microcirculation increases. The follicles shift into repair mode, and the cells involved in growth become more active. That's why nighttime is the ideal window to nourish your hairline with castor oil. Castor oil's signature fatty acid, ricinoleic acid, has a remarkable ability to boost microcirculation in the scalp. When blood flow improves, oxygen and nutrients reach the follicles more efficiently, helping them grow stronger, thicker strands. The oil also supports the scalp barrier, reducing dryness and inflammation, two silent contributors to long-term hair thinning. For many women, consistent nighttime treatment becomes a turning point in restoring healthy density. The best nighttime ritual is simple but powerful. Start by mixing castor oil with jojoba oil in a 1-to-1 ratio. Jojoba thins the texture, making it easier to spread while mimicking the scalp's natural sebum. Warm the blend between your palms, or place the bottle in a cup of warm water for 1 minute. Warm oil penetrates better and feels soothing. Using your fingertips, massage the mixture into the hairline, temples, and thinning areas with slow circular motions. This massage is not just relaxing. It mechanically stimulates microcirculation and encourages lymphatic flow. Spend at least 3 to 5 minutes here, short but meaningful. Leave the oil on overnight. To protect your pillow, place a small towel or use a satin pillowcase, which also reduces friction on fragile strands. With consistent use, most people notice early changes within 3 to 4 weeks. Reduced shedding, less breakage along the edges, and a healthier scalp feel. By 8 to 12 weeks, new baby hairs often start appearing, and the hairline looks fuller and more defined. Shine and softness also improve because castor oil smooths the cuticle layer of each strand. Avoid these common mistakes. Applying too thick a layer, which can clog the scalp or make shampooing difficult. A thin film is enough. Not emulsifying during shampoo, which causes residue. Always apply water first. Massage to create a milky texture, then rinse. Using it only once in a while, which limits results, consistency matters. When used correctly, castor oil becomes one of the most effective nighttime treatments for restoring strength, fullness, and shine to mature hair. Method 5. Castor oil for joints, including knees, hands, and feet. Joint pain and stiffness become increasingly common after 50. Years of repetitive movement, reduced lubrication within the joints, mild chronic inflammation, and natural wear of cartilage all contribute to morning stiffness and discomfort during daily activity. This is why nighttime warm oil care is especially beneficial. The joints are finally at rest, the body enters repair mode, and the surrounding tissues become more receptive to deep, soothing treatment. Castor oil is uniquely powerful for joint support because of its high concentration of ricinoleic acid, a fatty acid known to modulate PPAR gamma, a receptor involved in controlling inflammation. When applied to the skin, ricinoleic acid can help reduce localized swelling, calm inflammatory pathways, and support smoother joint mobility. This makes castor oil ideal not just for skincare, but also for easing stiffness in the knees, knuckles, and ankles. The best nighttime method combines oil with gentle warmth. Begin by warming a tablespoon of castor oil, either in your hands or by placing the bottle in warm water for a minute. Apply the warm oil generously over the joint you want to treat. Then place a warm compress, such as a heated towel or a microwave-safe heat pack, over the area for 5 to 10 minutes. The warmth opens the pores, increases local blood flow. After warming, wrap the joint lightly with a soft cloth or gauze to keep the oil in place throughout the night. This is especially helpful for knees, hands, and feet, where movement during sleep can disperse the oil. If treating the feet or ankles, you can wear loose cotton socks over the wrap. Benefits typically appear quickly. After a few nights, you may notice reduced morning stiffness and easier movement. After 2 to 3 weeks, expect calmer inflammation, less tenderness, and improved flexibility. Long-term, you could experience better mobility, less discomfort after walking or standing, and a general sense of lightness in the joints. Avoid these common mistakes. Skipping the warmth, which dramatically reduces absorption and therapeutic impact. Applying oil on dirty or sweaty skin, which blocks penetration. Clean skin always responds better. And finally, using low-quality, refined, or hexane-extracted castor oil, which lacks potency and can irritate sensitive skin. When done correctly, this warm oil nighttime ritual becomes an incredibly soothing restorative practice, especially for anyone over 50 who wants natural relief and smoother, more comfortable movement upon waking. How to build a 5-minute night ritual. One of the biggest reasons people fail with castor oil is overcomplication. They use it inconsistently, apply too much, or jump between methods without a system. The truth is, castor oil works best when you build a simple, repeatable nighttime ritual, one that fits into your life effortlessly and supports the skin's natural repair cycle. A great structure is this: cleanse, apply your actives, warm castor oil, gentle massage, sleep. Start by cleansing your skin thoroughly to remove sunscreen, makeup, and sweat. Castor oil penetrates far better on clean skin. Apply your treatment actives next, whether that's peptides, vitamin C, niacinamide, or a hydrating serum. Always apply castor oil last because it seals everything in. Warm 1 to 2 drops of castor oil between your fingers, then massage it into the specific area you're treating: lips, eyes, hairline, or joints. The warmth improves absorption, and the massage stimulates blood flow and relaxation, helping you ease into sleep. If you have oily or acne-prone skin, avoid applying castor oil to your entire face. Stick to targeted zones only, and use the thinnest possible layer to prevent over-occlusion. Most people begin seeing visible results within 2 to 3 weeks, with deeper improvements, firmness, hydration. Even though castor oil is natural, use it safely, especially on mature skin. Patch test first and wait 24 hours. If your skin is oily or acne-prone, avoid applying it to the entire face. Its occlusive texture can trap sebum and worsen congestion. Limit use to areas like the neck, under eyes, or joints. Pregnant or breastfeeding individuals should consult a professional, since castor oil can have stimulating effects when ingested. Choose only cold-pressed, hexane-free oil to avoid irritation. Stop using it if you notice redness, itching, bumps, or clogged pores. And remember, topical castor oil is not the same as ingestible castor oil. If you found this guide helpful, please like, subscribe, and comment your experience below.